Today, we are going to explore one of the most important data type in Python, and that is text data type. The text data type is also known as string. And trust me, once you understand string, half of your Python's journey becomes so much easier. Because everything you type, read, or display on the screen, that is text. Just think about it like this: your name, your email ID, your password, the message you send to your friend, or any important instructions you are writing. All these things are just a text. Now Python gives you powerful way to work with such text data type, and that's called something like string. So now first of all we are going to understand what exactly this string data type means, or what exactly this string means. A string is just a sequence of character enclosed in single or double quotes. For example, if you are writing arrow like this, it's in double quotes. Or if you write it in single quotes like this, hello. In both the way, you can indicate string in Python. And not only this, what's the cool part in Python is you can even store emojis or special symbols because Python supports Unicode character. Now let me show you on the spider screen how we can store this string into the Python. This is our last script that we have used for numeric data type. Now below that only we are going to implement this. Let me make it a little bit bigger so that it's clearly visible to you. Now we are going to execute this name. You can see here arrow is stored and it is in string. So now here you can see this is how it shows numbers as well as emojis. Now I'm going to show you different ways to create string. You can use single quote, you can use double quote, or even you can use triple quote. Generally these triple quotes are really handy when you want to write multi-line strings. Not just single word or two word string, but you want to write multi-line string. For that you're supposed to use triple quote into this. Now let me show you that example how you can use triple quote to enter multi-lines. So this is the triple quotes. Now we are going to write this is a multi-line message dot and again triple quotes. So now if you print this, it's executed, you can see here this is a multi-line string. So this is how you can print a multi-line string using 3 triple quotes. So this is very handy when you want to write paragraphs or something in multi-line formats. Then this would be very easy to represent it that way. Okay, so now before we move ahead, there is a quick short question for you, and the question is this: which type of code in Python is used to create a multi-line string? Write your option into the comment section. Single quote, double quote, or triple quote. Okay, so now let's move with the next segment, and that is exploring the indexing and slicing into the string. Now this is very fun part in Python. You know what? Every character inside the string has its position or indexing. Let's say the first character is at position number 0 and the second character is at position number 1. Negative indexing also works. So the last character of our string, you can number it as -1 if you want to go with negative indexing. Now let me show you this thing with an example. So this is our text Python. Here we are going to check which text is at position number 0, which at -1, and then we are going to check print all the 3 characters which are from position number 0 to 3. So let's execute this thing, and here you can see the first character is P, the last is N, and first 3 character is PYT. And you can do this for any characters. Let's say if you want to go for 3 till end, right? You don't want to specify up to which point you want to go. So you just remove this and execute this much section only. Let's print it here. So from third till the end. The same thing you can do with the beginning part also. You don't represent any beginning number and you want to represent the number where you want to stop. Let's say we want to stop at position number 4 and then execute. So here you can see first 4 character. So that is called indexing and slicing. Indexing is just notifying the each character with some number, and slicing means you are extracting the specific character. Now here you just need to remember one very important thing, and that is Python counts from 0, right? Python always starts counting with 0. Now here something very important is going to come. String in Python are immutable. That means once you create a string, you cannot change it. Now let's understand this thing using this very interesting example. Now here let me again create a segment. This is our word Python, and now we are going to print this word, right? So you can see here Python. Now what I am going to do, word of 0. That means I am going to set the first letter of this Python is equal to J, and let's see what it does. Here you can see string object does not support item assignment. It means you cannot replace this J, right? It is immutable. So this is called immutability. You cannot change this. So I think immutability logic is clear. But you can always make a new string from an old string. Let me show you that example. Now here what I am doing, I am creating a new string word is equal to J plus word 1 till end. So here just remember I am creating new string. I am not just replacing the 0th letter with J, but I am creating new string of word. And what I am doing, first is J, then plus word. Word, which word? This older one. Older one's character I am extracting from first till last. So this is first till last. This is the 0th character. So from first position till last position. So now I am adding these two positions, and when I'm again printing this, right, let's see what this word represent. Okay, this shows this error. So let me segment it. Now run this much segment only. Right, now we are going to run this much segment only. Now you can see JYTHON. So this is how you can recreate the string using the older one. So string never changes, they only get replaced by the newer one. So now here, before we move ahead, I would like to ask you a quick short question. And the question is this: what is the index number of the first character in Python string? Remember, what is the index number of first character in Python string? Think over it and write the answer into the comment section. And now we are going to explore common operations in string. You can combine string using plus sign like we did here. Here you can see we did plus sign. So we have combined this J plus this word, right? So you can do multiple things. So let me show you the example. So here first you can see we can add two things, right? Hello plus world. So if I write hello plus world, I can see hello world. So here what we did, we have combined two strings to form a new string, or we get the final result. Then we can even multiply it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, right? Here we have written hi, right? We just add multiplying sign and 3. So what it represents? It just writes hi 3 times. So simply we can say that we can even multiply. We can do this type of multiplying operations. And you can even measure the length. Now just copy this thing, and the length is 6 character. And you can check the true or false operation. Here we have checked P in Python, it is true. Now let me paste it again and let me check A in Python. And it shows false. So this type of operations you can perform in string, right? So I think this concept is clear to you. Now here I would like to ask you a small question. You tell me which operators are used to combine two strings in Python. We have just gone through it a few seconds ago. So you just go through it and write the answer into the comment section. Now I want to tell you that Python has many built-in functions to work with strings. Let me take you through the few of the example which you can use to work with strings in Python. So this is our variable hello Python. So first of all we are going to execute this thing hello Python. So now here we are going to implement this first function, that is upper. What this will do, it will just convert this into uppercase. Here you can see we have written everything in lowercase, but this upper will convert everything into uppercase. Now if you make it in title, let's say, then it will convert it into title style. See, the first letter will be capital. So like this, there are several functions that you can implement while working with string. Now here it is not like we have only these three functions, right? We have varieties of functions. Sometimes we need special function for formatting inside the string, right? But that we are not going to cover in this video. That we'll cover in some separate video, because itself this is a big thing. It requires a deeper understanding, longer understanding, right? So that we'll discuss in some other video, and the link of that video that I'll provide here in description and above here in I button. In real world, strings are used everywhere, from reading file to web development, from API responses to machine learning, data processing, so many applications. So mastering string will not only make you better at Python, it will also make your overall logic clear and sharper. So you just practice few of these concepts today and you will see how text data become one of your best friend when you are working with Python. Now in next video we are going to explore sequence data type. So if you have found this video useful, do not forget to hit the like, share and subscribe to Learning Vibes. So see you into the next video.